Of all the sights Elephant and Rabbit had ever seen coming down our path, or the other, this one ranked pretty darn high. It was a woman of about 80, dressed in matching floral pants and jacket and flats, pulling a mannequin that was somehow attached to a small carpeted dolly. As she approached, the mannequin became remarkably lifelike. And by the time she reached our two heroes, the mannequin was no longer a mannequin, but either a terrific waxed figure or, heaven forfend, a human glued to a dolly. She stopped.
Ugh, I'm pooped.
Rabbit offered her a seat on a tree trunk in the shade. Elephant, see if we can find some water for the lady. Elephant dashed off. Rabbit looked at the figure, then asked a question, clearly beneath him. Is there a story behind this? He gestured toward the frozen figure.
Oh, this is my husband, Phil. We're married 60 years now. Look at that face. How could I bury the man of my life? How could I live without him? So I had him stuffed. Didn't they do a terrific job? He looks happier now. Is this a dream?
You show up here with a stuffed husband on a dolly and you're asking me if this is a dream? I should be asking you that question. Parenthetically, it's interesting to note that the matter of a talking rabbit never came up, almost never comes up in these situations. We're going to have to consider this someday. Talking animals are usually a tip-off to something different. I mean, we can be wonderfully receptive or accommodating or unfazed at times. At others, we freak out over the silliest, most quotidian problems. Oh, no, I left my lunch in the fridge. Dear Lord, my birthday's in 2 weeks. What the hell? I'm almost out of paper towels. Come on. We're better than this.
I don't know where I am. I was taking Phil to the beach for a little air. Murray and Zell are there with that picnic basket and that dog that never shuts up. I put the sunscreen on our faces and we're almost there when all of a sudden, just like that, we're here in the woods. Fort Lauderdale, this isn't. So I'm asking, I didn't have a breakdown or, God forbid, a stroke or something, did I? God forbid. If I wake up in a hospital, just kill me. But have me stuffed so I can be with Phil. I call my sister. I'll write down her number.
No, don't panic. You aren't in a hospital. You're fine. You just went down a different street, but you're close to home. Rabbit went over to her just as Elephant reappeared with a bowl of water and put it in her hands. She drank and sighed.
I feel much better. I like the air here. Cooler. Not so much with the humidity.
Yeah.
Back home, you sweat from the heat.
Yeah. So, look, Mrs. Just take it easy and we'll get you home.
No rush. No rush. Phil looks happy here. We're comfortable. A chair would be nice. I was gonna put Phil in a chair instead of standing, but all that sitting isn't good for you. the circulation and all that. You know what I'm telling you? But I was worried about him falling over.
Oh,
Anyway, the taxidermist, this fella, Lord, what you doing? Do you know him? Do you know him by any chance? No? He did our dog, Yahtzee, a complete moron. The dog, not Lud.
oh, yeah.
So Lud said he should stand for the height factor. So we did.
Yeah. Rabbit was looking at his wrist, imagining a watch was there. He said, yeah, no, we don't have any chairs close by. Down the lane a bit, though, Elephant asked.
Can we summon a chair?
Rabbit looked at him. Summon a chair? What the heck does that mean? Summon a chair? Gee, where's an interrobang when you need one?
Well, I thought, because this is the magical forest, that we could,
The woman said,
this is fine. This is fine.
Resting her palms on the tree trunk, she closed her eyes to feel the air around her. She liked it. Phil liked it. Allow us to attribute this to him. All was right with the world. She stood up and looked at her husband, picked up his leash, and turned to say goodbye to her hosts. Her foot slipped out of her shoe. When she looked down, her toes were covered in sand. The ocean thought, this was a good one.